Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hoosiers will put total pressure and will get started. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wake Forest offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whatever offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Brings up second down.
The give on the option. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take him in this drive to start at 25. So Indiana's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Might be looking to run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle of its mark. Really good surge in this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hall. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting into it quick so he can get a first down.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Wants to throw it. Got his man. He's got room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Got a man. It's Terry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's O'Neal. Finds the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there. Safety's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Let's see what he can do with it. We'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charge. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to pull that one in there. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they dialed up a shot play that they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind.
Gonna take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
And the Demon Deacons are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest!
How about the second receiving touchdown of the ball game? Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Florida Atlantic has clawed its way to this lead. They say the best teams in football treat road games like business trips, and this group is on the verge of closing this deal. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. Any updates? We'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Sends it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
I don't know if this gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
They'll move the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And now on second down for this offense. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. Here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum. Going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half.
Well, yeah, Wake Forest is the team I started with, and we went like 8-5 the first year. I received a job offer to go to a playoff team at Vanderbilt, so of course I took that. And I left a lot of my guys I recruited from the first 85 season, and now these guys we're playing them now because we're like we're 3 seasons removed from the Wake Forest team.
Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Jordan. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision. Give the ball to running back, and he's making it.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. find the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights.
Got it that time.
Lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Right on the money. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Now, fourth down.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quick strike complete. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a short thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. On the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 38.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive
organization. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it on the option? That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field, you're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last time.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by 9 to UCF. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone.
So they're still running tempo like we did.
Working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll send the back in motion. Third down play from the gun. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Makes the catch. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll keep it on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into and pick up yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Jordan. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Found the seam. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks it, and into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. Running up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they got it at the 45.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We come to the
Hey, folks in the chat, man.
holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressure and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff, and get when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. Nice job getting him to the ground.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and 1. extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Gives it on the option. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on the quarterback when they run that team.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's all about one possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decisions.
I might have got away with one there. I think I stepped out.
Not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And tight ends aren't just line up and pass. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Terry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Gets it out quickly. They're coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab over the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He makes a catch. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game. Under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that. And right here, they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct. And you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.